Barry Cosmos Unplugged, the podcast where we bring you jaw-dropping stories.
The government
The show. Welcome about people. This is
still running, but the purpose for which that list was given, which was act.
Wonderful, wonderful. It is the very first edition of Barry Cosmos Unplugged. You are welcome to History in the Making, and this is a Barry Cosmos Unplugged, a podcast that says it all. No holds barred, where we deal on everything from politics to lifestyle to anything you can think about. It is not sanctioned. And of course, everybody is welcome to join us live on YouTube, as we are live on YouTube right about now. If you have any comment to say, just post it out there for what we will be discussing. Today we're taking issues on Imo State politics because we're live here in Owerri. Welcome aboard to Barry Cosmos Unplugged. This is the place to be. My name is Barry Cosmos. They call me the Radio Machado, but the one on radio. And of course, this is not radio, but we are live here dealing with this whole craziness in Imo politics. Welcome aboard, people. I'm so excited to be with you. So excited because it is history in the making. And today we are making history with the very parties that are involved in Imo politics. One say they are the main opposition. The other one say we dey gidigba on a no reach. We have the APC in the studios, and of course we have the APP, the Action People's Party, are becoming the biggest transitional people who want to transit from being opposition into the Douglas House. Can that ever happen? They say they are ready. They are going to kick them out of the government house. APC say, who una be? Una never reach. Una still be baby. At the end of the day, we have representatives from there. Those two beautiful political parties. The APC is the ruling party. The APP is the challenger. Gang, 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 gang. Let the fight begin. Today we are going to have war of words here with the APP, ably represented. Let's talk the challenger, represented by the State Publicity Secretary here in the person of Ambassador Steve Nadi. He is the State Publicity Secretary of Action People's Party, APP. Good afternoon and welcome to Braintree Media Network, BMN Studios.
It's a pleasure. I'm happy to be here.
Great to have you.
Thank you.
You're ready for this?
Very much ready.
You're ready for this?
Prepared.
You think you can give the banter to the APC?
Mentally alert.
Mentally alert. Great to have you. Of course, Lina, I remind you, Honorable Steve, Ambassador Steve has been a long-time politician right from school. He was in the SUG government. They caused a lot of trouble. Now they want to cause a lot of trouble for the APC. Well, will the APC allow that to happen? We have one and only, of course, he calls himself the MFS, the CPS, and he is, what do I call you? Ono Nekurara, one of APC. Welcome aboard, Honorable Ijele Chimeze Odewenam. Good afternoon and welcome to BMN Studios.
Good afternoon, Barry Cosmos. Good afternoon, Imo people, and all the people watching us across the globe. Good afternoon, everyone.
All right, everybody, you can watch us live on YouTube at BMN Studios Owerri. BMN Studios Owerri, that's where we are live streaming from. Wherever you are, every weekday, you are going to be getting one of these. It's going to be an exciting moment. So please, it is Barry Cosmos Unplugged. When we say unplug, everything goes. You can say whatever you want to say, unsanctioned, but definitely no blows, no throwing of blows. We will not accept that. But if you want to throw the blows, let the man do the talking. Okay, let's start with the APC, because since you're the landlord of Imo State right now, well, how can you assess your party and the leadership of Governor Hope Uzodinma and APC in general? APC controls the entire local government structure, from the local government chairman to all appointments and commissioners and everything. How would you assess the All Progressive Congress in Imo State?
Okay, thank you very much. You see, in the legal terminology, that's what they call res ipsa loquitur. Res ipsa loquitur, which means that you don't need a glass to assess what is putting on the wrist.
Simple in pidgin English. They need to use mirror to look wristwatch. If they see Angorokoro, I say they be. Let's go.
So, Imo State for the past 6 years now, I think every sinner mind will tell himself the honest truth that Imo has been transformed from its inglorious ebb of comatose to a modern state of our collective consciousness under the visionary leadership of our God-sent governor, His Excellency, who is distinguished Senator Hope Odedeko, who has, redefined governance in Imo State, giving it different practical meanings, transforming the states through infrastructural giant strides, institutional reforms, and name it. Even when the government inherited intractable insecurity, quagmire, but the governor, is all wisdom and strength, never yielded to that. Keeps delivering his governance to the good people of Imo State, despite all the gang-ups or conspiracy theory leveled against him in order to make his administration ungovernable. The governor kept delivering his promises to Imo people, giving them quality standard infrastructural giant stride, unlike what we saw before his inception, before
But that
his
was still
arrival.
APC government, don't you think so?
Oh, of course. APC is a party and individuals govern APC.
Okay.
So when you have a bad egg among the eggs, it doesn't mean that everybody, all the eggs are bad. So within the time of Senator Rogers Okorocha, he was under APC and we saw what happened. So today you cannot compare an era of a cosmetic project to an era of quality infrastructure. It was Rogers Okorocha that nearly killed the party. He's a member of our party. He nearly put the state into comatose. So, but that is where I got it wrong when people come and do generalization theory about APC. APC is a party, but individuals that control the system have their own concepts.
Okay.
Yeah, so
you're trying to distinguish between the man on the seat and the party.
Yes. These
All right.
are two different things. Yeah. So
All right.
I think Imo people can testify by themselves that I think Imo is on the rise. Let's put it.
All right,
that's
Imo is on the rise. That is what Ijele has said. Let's take a listen to the APP. The main challenger, that is what you call yourself. Because in the last rally you did in declaration for your readiness to become the opposition party, you said you are the main opposition party, leaving aside the PDP, the ADC, the Labour Party, the NNPP, and the rest of them. So why and how do you see what he has said? Do you concur with that, or do you have anything contrary?
Okay, thank you. In 1983, after the first tenure of Chief Barrister Samuel Ononake Mbakwe, a civilian governor of Imo State, of that Second Republic, he did say, because when he was queried that he is lackadaisical about campaigning or becoming a two-time governor of Imo State, he told people, newsmen, stakeholders of Imo State, that look, I do not need to campaign. What I have done will campaign for me. What I've done for Imo, when Imo was having the joint statehood of Ebonyi and Abia, he said, what I have done will campaign for me. So it's a sharp contradiction of what my colleagues say here today about the man in Douglas House. You know how the man came. You can't beat something on nothing. The fourth man in election became the first. It was a miracle of the 21st century. No miracle. Since I was born, I have not seen such a miracle. Where a man who took exam, because the election is exam, later became the first man Even Jesus didn't do it.
What do you mean? Even Jesus didn't
It
do
can
it.
only happen in Nigeria.
But that happened in the court,
It
and of
happened.
course, it was legally
It
binding.
happened. It contradicted the constitutional provisions and the electoral acts of 1999.
So what you're saying is that he shouldn't have been governor at all.
It's an illegal governor in government house, but they have taken it.
How can you say somebody who was rightfully from the Nigerian court system, judicial system,
the man
is
mentioned-
illegal? Why would you say that?
The man mentioned that I came through Douglas House, through Ben Johnson way. He accepted that the seat.
What does Ben Johnson mean?
That means that he came through the window.
He came through the window. Well, whether he came in through the window or the back door or the roof, what we are trying to look at, how has he
That
performed?
is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Ndị Igbo na-atụ ilu. Let me go to the local dialect. N'ihe ọbụla pụtara n'agụgụ ite
Mm.
n'ala n'agụgụ ọnụ.
Okay.
That is why we don't expect anything from him. For more than 6 years, more than 2 trillion has come into the state. I'm a student of politics.
Mm.
I have a master's in political economy. I know what has happened across the same local government. In my local government, in the local government, average of 500 million every month. Point the calculator for 6.5 years. The local government is a fallow. No project going on. Across Ngopala, the second largest. Across Ikeduru, the third. Name them. What you see is just a surface scratching project in order to clap for the governor. The Okigwe Road linking to what is his name, Enugu, the Mbise Road and the Olo Road. What about the remaining 26 local government? Why are you concentrating in Owerri metropolis? What has happened to our rural life? What is happening to our index? What is happening in the economy?
Mm.
The social strata is dead. Today, Imo is the poverty capital of Nigeria.
What parameter are you saying
I
that?
want to be challenged. As I
No. You said it. You prove it. You said
Yes,
poverty capital. How did you come about
Yes,
that
I
assertion?
will give you evidence why it is the poverty capital of Nigeria. For instance, for more than 4 years of the 6 years he have been in government, insecurity have been on the first line charge. No business is working.
But insecurity was there before.
No
you came
job
in.
have been created. No job have been created. If he say he has created any job, except the one he told people that he's going to create 4,000 in Canada, which is a fuse, a scam. No job. 10 ministries. He has about 22 ministries today in Imo. Which ministry has created one job? Even the Skill Imo. That Skill Imo is a scam. It's a scam. Tell us one job that has been created. Buying a
So,
computer.
wait, let me get something. Students are trained. I have a student of Skill Up Imo here.
Yes.
Students have been trained, empowered with laptops to go
What
and
are they
become the. So self-employment is no longer
90% of
employment.
them have sold the laptops. It's just a handout money given to few of them. I'm at work.
So why would they give you a laptop to go and do something and then you go and sell it? Is that the problem of Imo State government?
That program and project is not sustainable. Which of the ministries are taking those that go through that program? No ministry. Name it in agriculture. Which student has graduated? When I was little, I know a program called School to Land.
Mm.
Go to the agriculture ministry. Go even to the works ministry. There's no road. Within the metropolis, what you see is just the surface scratching road that the visitors see or the guests see before coming in.
Mm.
Let's take for example, 4.5 billion naira was spent on the Himalaya International Conference Center. Less than 2 months, it came to rubbles. Today it's not for use. More than 17 billion naira used to refurbish and rehabilitate Concord Hotel. Today it's not for use. And name them. The man says he's doing a balloon technology linking from worst layouts to old industrial roads. It has collapsed. The money gone down the drain. It's something like, listen, this government, as I know, it's a wishy-washy government. The more you look, the less you see. But we thank God that we have beared it. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There is a man on board that God has prepared that will take over the reign of the state.
Before we go into all that, Idele, do you care to respond to what he has said?
Yeah, I think you see, I read about one professor of political economy named Professor Claudia King. He said that, I quote, he said that the crux of the matter is over-politicization of social life. You see, we are not here to over-politicize everything. Maybe judging how the governor came, bringing the concept of Ben Johnson, these are aside, we're talking about real politics, the real deal.
Why would you want to put that aside? Because a lot of people are not okay with it. Why would you put that aside?
If you say you are not okay with that the man got the fourth position, first of all, who gave him the fourth position? Human being. Pronounce him fourth.
And he took the fourth first by himself.
A human being, not an angel from heaven.
Okay.
A human being.
Where are you going with this?
Yeah?
Where are you going with that?
Let me clarify.
Go ahead.
So a human being pronounced him a man on fourth position. Another human being said no, it was an error, and reversed it and made him that he is supposed to be the fourth, from fourth to first. Just like the Bible said that even the fourth, the last shall be the first. So it was a judicial pronouncement when INEC aired as an institution or
a lot of people think those were fabricated numbers that were added to the numbers. Do you agree with that, or do you think there's any sense?
There was nothing like that. When you don't understand technicality, you generalize it.
What was the technicality?
The whole post of them did not pronounce himself the governor.
Okay.
So the whole post of them is not the justice of the Supreme Court. So the whole post of them is not INEC official.
Okay.
When you create new polling units, for instance, now you say that the new polling units were created, and you start counting the old ones. You didn't put the new ones into cognizance. And the man said, what happened to the votes from this newly created polling unit? Why was those numbers not counted?
And he won the whole vote from those numbers.
He brought the case, and he said that no, you cannot do something or nothing. He brought up the case. That if these figures, he brought the case, and
he won all the votes together.
No, he won. He was short of those things.
Were those new polling units? Were they all within his domain?
That's the question.
Where the stronghold
That's the question I should ask you, because he said that he won in all those. Was the newly created polling units all in Omuma?
Why
were they not the only one in Ngopal?
No. I find it a little confusing that amongst all the other polling units, you were coming number 4.
Thank you.
And then all of a sudden, the ones that were not counted, you won all of them.
The man said that
nobody can vote from
the figure.
Steve, calm down. I'm talking to this.
It was an error.
It was an error.
It was an error.
So the error came back. Unified result, all for Hope was at the moment.
When the results were harmonized, he won his election,
and
the highest court of the land even pronounced and even awarded
damages
to those that erroneously counted.
That is now water under the bridge. We're further level.
Yeah.
He made a lot of accusations that your governor is doing face what did you call it, face project. So the only people come in, they see that he's working. While within the state, nothing is being done. What do you have to respond to that?
No. Let me tell you something. You see, the difference between opposition and ruling party, the difference are clear. An opposition who believes in destructive criticism can never say anything good in the ruling party.
That's why you're here. Say the good things.
And when you are constructive, we know. Let me tell you, the path to Douglas House is not a child's play. It's not a tea party. And besides, when we talk about the opposition, I've never seen any opposition party that will come up and say that they haven't seen anything done by this government. So if APP are saying that, maybe because they want to run election now.
But he said the other parts, 27 local governments, the monies that came in,
he
mentioned 500 million.
He mentioned
it. So can we just look at the substance of what he said? Can you counter those things?
He mentioned his local government in between local government, right? Now the local government's chairman or the council received their duly mapped up allocations.
Yeah.
So now it is within your power to approach the local government and ask them, why is there some roads in your areas are not being done? And And let me tell you something. The governor cannot leave his seat as a sitting
And
governor
go there to
and
figure-
start policing. Why do you have councillors there?
Okay.
It is your duty as a citizen to know what is going on. They have there's a Freedom of Information Act. You have your duty to go and say, what happened to this road? It cannot be somewhere and they're aggregating that the governor did that. The governor...
The money is for local government were all domiciled in the state coffers.
Thank you.
I think for the first tenure, almost entirely of the first tenure, before the Supreme Court came up with the local government autonomy. So as at that time, the local government was all like appointees without election. The election was done last year, and that's the time money was supposed to legitimately go to them. So within that time, would you have said that all the monies that were coming in that was controlled from the government house, is he not right to question what happened to it?
That was the time the governor oversees the activities within the local government. During
That's
the
what I'm
time-
saying, for the first 4 years.
Now, that time the governor was working. Are there no projects you can
So-
start in your local government?
Can
if
you
you're from
just
Imo State?
can you just expatiate on those areas you think the governor has done well in terms of local government administration? Because he is raising questions. You are here to defend that. Don't forget that. You don't give us general
no.
statements. We want specifics.
I am
If you
giving
can give me
you-
like few specifics,
I-
use your own local government where I know.
I'm
Look at
giving you-
Njaba, for
I am
instance.
giving you facts.
Okay, Njaba. Give me at Njaba local government what
We
specifically
have-
the government did with the local government
We
funds.
have avalanche of facts to give you. We are not fumbling. We have it.
We have all the time
So
in the
in
world to
my-
listen
in
to
my
that,
lo-
but you can't
in my
just
local
mention.
government-
Why are you calling on telling us exactly what it did? Why are you calling on that?
In
Using Booker's words.
in my local
Can you-
government,
yes,
in my
let's
local
hear that.
government,
Mm.
in my local government, the local government chairman have done so many things that people have seen. Even
Okay.
the work commissioned, giving image to the local government, he built a new secretariat and graded some roads.
Graded.
Of course.
Why do I keep hearing about grading roads in the local government? Why are the roads not constructed and built to finish with
Hey, that
gutters
is-
and all that?
you
I mean the local roads. I'm not talking about the state roads.
These are local roads. These are-
Okay,
we are
so
talking
the
about
local roads
rural- we
are
talking about
only
rural
good
roads.
for grading.
You can grade rural roads. Why the state and the federal roads done by the government? The
Wait.
federal and
So
state government,
rural roads are only good to be graded. Is that what you're saying?
they are being graded
All right, great.
to a motorable proportion.
To a motorable proportion.
Yes.
Until the rain comes.
Of course.
Okay, great.
So
Great. Steve, you heard him. You care to react?
It is ridiculous and absurd.
What do you mean ridiculous?
Very ridiculous. For a local government chairman, Njaba is one of the, will I call it,
27.
will I call it,
Big flashpoints in terms of local government.
you understand
Very
me?
beautiful local government in Java.
It's in the Njaba is Suwangele Nkwere Federal Constituency.
yeah.
Mm.
From records, Njaba received the average of 450, 500 million.
Java received 400 and
450.
it's not the 450.
There are months
Mm.
my local government received 900 million. I'm just giving you the average
900 million.
million. But
Literally, which month is that? Because I know I received all fact. The highest we've seen so far is 500 something
That's
million.
what I'm saying.
Where did you get
there are
900
months,
from?
there are months intermittently they receive 900, 800 million. But on average, in 12 months, you can count about 7, 8 months for Mbitoli, Ngobala, Ikedu, Owerri West, Owerri North receiving that particular figures, including Java.
What have you done? What have you done for your local government chairman who received that amount of money
Nah.
and is not doing anything with the
Nah.
money? What have you, as an individual and you as a party, what did you do to the local government
That
chairman?
is why I am in this party.
Okay.
Today, as a spokesman of the main opposition in the state,
Mm.
the APP, with 2 National Assembly members,
Mhm.
with structures across 305 words, INEC words in Imo State, structures across 3 senatorial zones, structures across 27 local government. Very, very enthusiastic leadership of the party and faithful, ready to ensure that things are done differently if allowed through the ballot box come 2027.
Okay. If allowed.
If allowed through the ballot box.
Okay. Okay.
Because based on the party manifesto,
Okay.
which is based in the welfareism of the people, which is the opposite of what we are seeing today.
Yeah.
Now, in my local government, I'm from Mbiri. Mberi is the most largest sub-ethnic clan in Imo,
Yeah.
with seven autonomous communities.
Fact.
In my village, it's unmotorable, where a local government chairman received 500 million. Even grading is absent. If you go to Obako, which is even the gateway of the local government, there's no road within the 17 communities. If you go to Ogba, it is a death trap. If you go to Rodon, it's a go-gota. If you go to Afara, the end of Mbitoli, you will cry.
So what you're doing, you are indicting every political leader from the whole of your constituency.
The same thing is applicable to Njaba, Ikeduru, Owerri West, Owerri North, that is even a sister metropolis to Owerri Municipal. It is a death trap for you to drive.
Aside from the governor, the local government chairman, we have state house of assembly members from Mbiri area, we have federal lawmakers who are representing them, we have senators who are representing. What are you saying? You're indicting all of them and none of them is working?
The question we are asking, what is the job of the assembly member and the rep?
To make laws, yes.
The local government chairman is chief executive officer of the local government, who is the #1 citizen, who receive money directly from federal government. But today they are pocketed.
Have you gone to court to seek why these people are not doing?
That's why I'm here to tell the people.
You're telling the people. Telling the people are going to court. This is BMS Studios. Don't turn our studios to court, please.
We are raising consciousness, and we are saying so in different fora. We have said it. We have made a lot of publication that the government of the day is the draconian one.
Wait, what you're doing is more or less not taking action, just dressing lip service.
The government is intolerant. If you do protest, you'll be arrested. You'll be haunted.
Which government?
No. Who's on my government?
No. You see,
anybody that speaks, I will give you a typical example.
No.
Okay.
One barrister, Chinedu Ako.
Okay.
He went to Enugu for a bar conference, Nigerian Bar Association conference, and saw what Peter and Bar government was doing. When he came back, he wrote, so what is the difference between a government in the coast city states and the heartland states? And painted a graphical picture of what he saw. That Enugu was not even a Niger Delta state that received 13% allocation, derivation, comparable to Imo State that received 13%, more than 30 billion naira monthly, compared to Enugu that received less than 20 billion. So look at the road, look at agriculture, look at health system. He was arrested, he was kept in the prison for more than 2 months. Many of them are painting a graphical picture. He can't just stay, make a statement and stay here. Today, Dr. Fabian Ihegweme, the candidate of the party of ABGA, was molested, was intimidated because he was speaking against the government of the day.
Well, at the end of the day, Kwame was part of that government.
No, but when he repented, when he found out that the government was a draconian government, the government that have refused to listen. If you are in government, you are, for you to derive your legitimacy.
But Fabian, I interviewed Fabian on radio, and from all indicators, he says it was a personal vendetta against the governor.
I disagree with you. Whatever he has with the governor, what he was saying, forget about the messenger. Let's get the message. Is the message the reality on ground?
Okay, they say your government is intolerant. Do you agree with that?
No, that is
because the NLC president was beating black and blue here in this state. Doesn't that show intolerance?
That is a fabricated lie.
It's
a fabricated lie.
I just was beating here. We know I'm saying I blow.
I said, what do you mean? Saying that this government is a draconian or it's
it's intolerant. It's a lie.
So if, like you mentioned, Pastor Chinedu, you see, these people are.
Why was he arrested?
Let me tell you, these are the people that allow their personal ego or interest or ambition to becloud their sense of reasoning. The young man has ambition or support for who emerges as the chief judge of the state.
Okay.
So not when somebody comes up and starts.
So why was he arrested? That's what I wanted to find.
He made some claims and published this claim. And the police invited him. The governor did not invite him. The governor did not arrest him. Was he arrested and dumped in the government house? No.
On whose instruction was he arrested?
Who instructed?
The governor
No, listen. When you are given a narrative, try to get it right.
No, I'm only asking. If the governor did not instruct his arrest.
The governor is the chief executive officer of the state.
Yes.
The commissioner of police
takes orders from
who?
I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you.
Why could you ask him? This
So
was
any person that they arrest in the state is directed by the government?
No, that's not what I mean. This was a political
So
arrest
if you
from a political opponent who was speaking against the governor
if you, as an
directly.
individual today, make an utterance that is capable of causing arrest, the police has the power to invite you over it. Don't say that the governor invites or the governor arrests him.
What I want to find out is that he made that claim
Yes.
that the APC government incarcerated that young man for speaking up.
And I say it's a lie.
Okay, fine. Let's move away from that.
So it was the case he made. It was the Nigerian police that invited
The Nigerian
him.
police.
And he refused to honor the invitation, even as a lawyer.
So he was picked up and accosted.
That is a police case. It doesn't concern
Barry,
our governor. It does not concern our governor.
It is very crystal clear to even the blind
It has nothing to do
that
with our government.
this government does not tolerate divergent view.
My brother,
The
what I will...
But you've been speaking on different platforms. Hold on. You have been speaking on different platforms. You have not been molested or harassed.
Do you know how
So
many
why is that not interest?
Do you know how many threats I've gotten?
Threats.
From who?
As I walk out from this studio, I will get calls.
From who?
If I am not strong, if I don't know where I'm coming from, I would have been arrested. I have been arrested in the past. I'm an activist.
Still on this tolerance and all that.
Yes.
We know that one of our journalists was arrested for doing his job.
Thank
That's what he was said. He was arrested for raising some statements that the government found not worthy, and they said it was fabricated lies and all that. Some people say it was a replay of what the national television did. He just said the same thing. They left the national television, they arrested him. Would you say that is a typical example of intolerance?
No, let me tell you, if you want to be an activist,
Okay.
if you want to be an activist, be an activist.
Okay.
But don't be partisan. It's not
Okay.
when a particular political party hires you to do some PR job for them, it starts causing chaos in the state.
What he was saying was it causing chaos, or was speaking what was
Any
real?
comment, there are sometimes you hear that say that DSS will be filtering most of the comments you make that can bring up public unrest. It is within their purview, it is within their power to do that. And they are doing their job to make sure that we don't experience a breakdown of law and order.
Okay.
So if you think that democracy guarantees freedom of speech, you go and talk anything that you think it must have a limit. So
All right.
anything you are saying must have a limit. Not because of your saying democracy, you open mouth and talk beyond your capacity. And when you are called to come and defend what you said, you now went into or run into hiding.
Now defending, if somebody is being called to come and defend what he said, does that involve brutalizing the person, beating the person, and taking the person, throwing him in chains without any food, throwing a letter for you to sign it? Does that really show that you are invited to come and defend?
Who brutalizes?
Who?
Who brutalizes?
Well, the police always picks the person up.
If the police brutalizes, what do you do as a learned citizen?
What will you do in this country?
So you see the problem we'll have is over politicization of every issue. So if you were invited, like I'm now after speaking, you invite me to any, I will go there and I will honor
And defend yourself.
Yes. So why will I run?
But I hope you know that the invitation in Nigeria looks like arrest already. Because we go there, you still pay bill.
No. You should know what you are saying.
Definitely.
At any given time, even when you
So I agree with you.
So
You need to know what we are saying. We are only saying this because of our listeners out there. They are watching. People who are watching and the listener out there. We know that when you are invited, you go and answer your invitation.
Yeah.
When the court invites you, go and answer your invitation. I've gotten summons from the court. I've gone there, defended myself, and I come and nobody has harassed me. Of course, that's when you know your hands are clean. You didn't do anything wrong, definitely. But in a situation whereby you are not invited or you are accosted on the way by the police with black vans, no plate numbers, and then they arrested you here in Imo State with next in Pum, you're taken to Abuja on instruction of you have a case with the government. How would somebody interpret that?
It depends on the magnitude of your case.
Magnitude.
Well, it depends on the magnitude.
For speaking that government didn't do this, government didn't do that, should you be arrested? What kind of magnitude will you be for
nobody
speech?
will arrest you because he said a road was not built as well. There are some comment. Somebody can say you have said something that leads charging you for treasonable felony. You see, in such case, somebody will be clapping for you or inviting you.
When the chief of staff says, "Stay there, scatter them, we will support you."
Which chief of staff?
The chief of staff to the president.
Femi Gbajabiamila.
said a comment like that. Is that something that should be treasonable?
It could be figurative expression.
Figurative.
Look at the statement.
So you don't read this one as
It could
figurative.
be
Figurative expression.
It's very laughable.
The same
Very
way,
laughable.
the same way you read it as a Christian in your Bible.
Very
When
laughable.
God say, since the days of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God suffered violence, and only the violence suffered by force. Taken by force. So do you think that the opposition people are not attacking APC?
They are.
Destroying their campaign materials, burning their vehicles? Nobody will see those things because they are ruling party.
No,
APC
they
as
do
a
that.
party
I've
is
seen
being
billboards
Members
of
of
APC being
are being
burned,
attacked
scattered.
everywhere all over the country.
Yeah,
People are being killed because they are members of APC.
definitely.
Now, because they are the ruling party, everything they do, you see the opposition are the saints.
Okay, now let's go back to the party structure in Imo State because we have said a whole lot of things. You said you are now the main opposition. Do you think you have what it takes to challenge the APC?
For me, the Action People's Party, my party, your party, the relevant party, is better reinvigorated, repositioned to change the narrative in Imo. And today, not only in Owerri, across the length and breadth, all nooks and crannies of Imo State, APP is the darling of every Imolite.
How did you come about that assertion?
From
You said every was your statement.
From-
Every Imolite.
if I allow you vote for APP,
Me.
yes, because
I can vote for APP if I see the candidate is good, no problem.
Because-
But the issue is that your party candidate for governorship is also going for Senate. Doesn't it look like a confused man?
No, today the Edo State governor was a senator. He was a senator when he ran for governorship. Mondo Kobelo.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Chimamadi is not the first man to run as a senator and become a governor. It is his right, fundamental rights as provided in the Constitution. And
That doesn't show somebody who wants to serve. Rather, he just wants the power. Don't you think so?
No, don't forget that the Imo election is a peculiar election.
Okay. How do you mean?
Nigeria election will begin on 1st January 2027.
Mm-hmm.
And Imo election will come later in the year, which is November, most likely, tentatively.
Is that what makes it peculiar?
Yet, it's an off-season election.
But a lot of states have off-season. Bayelsa has off-season. Ekiti
Yes.
State have off-season. Anambra has
as well as
off-season.
Osun State. that will
Osun
come
State and all that. So why is Imo State different? There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
River State, I think they have. No, they don't have an
No,
off-season yet.
Rivers.
They don't have off-season. So, but at the end of the day, there are other states that have off-season. So why is Imo State peculiar?
Imo is peculiar because the election is not uniform. The number one seat, the most plum job in the state, will be done in November 2027.
But the other seats
And
we don't.
We don't. And because of the quest fired by the enthusiasm to serve, the man, Dr. Chimamadi, want to be elected because the people, the clearanco say, please go and represent us. Immediately after that election, he will show the stuff he's made of. And the people still want him to run as a governor, he will run.
There are just 6 months or thereabout within
The window.
the window between the Senate or House of Representatives where he's purportedly going and the governorship election within 6-7 months, not max 7 months. So what would you have done within that time from the Senate to transition to being governor?
1 month is a reasonable time to cause a change, to represent the people, to speak for the people, to attract development for Owerri zone. And the people of Owerri, the greatest number of Owerri people say, please, this is the time for you to represent us at the Red Chamber of the National Assembly. And I believe, I know, I'm confident from statistics across the 9 local government of Owerri zone, you will win the election come 16 January 2020.
There are others who are calling your governorship candidate a contractor for the APC and other political parties. What do you have to say about that?
He's a businessman.
He's a businessman.
He's not a contractor for APC. He's a businessman that does business across parties.
But he was doing, was it beavers, and he was also involved with electoral material production and all that for Imo State. And this where people felt it was used against Imo people, and then he's coming to fight against what he was involved with. What can you say about that?
I'm not aware of that.
But I'm telling you that these are feelers. I get a lot of feelers. And you, if you tell me you're not aware of that, that's you. That will be half truth.
This may be rumor or blackmail.
You've not heard about it.
I've not heard about it.
Have you heard about it?
What I know.
You see, I said it before. This election we are going 2027, let me tell you what is going to play out.
Okay.
We have two categories of persons. One is the contenders. Two is the pretenders.
Oh.
One
Who is the pretender?
Contenders. Two is the pretenders.
If you're bold enough to say that, can you differentiate who's the contender, who's the pretender?
The APC is a contender. It's a contending party that is trying to continue with what they are doing. The good work of the governor to sustain it.
So who else is a contender?
So the APP, I don't know. I've just had
No, apart from APP.
the opposition, all the
opposition are pretending.
who like for instance, you see the PDP claiming that they are coming to wrestle power from APC. The same PDP have two places they do their meetings, two factions. You talk about Labour Party, the same thing. They are laying claims today. Should this one be the chairman?
But the APP doesn't have that.
APP is just a newborn baby. We are just hearing because of the big elephant.
A new baby with 2 national
Because of the big elephant.
Because nobody has won an election with a party before.
with
We are
national
just
members.
hearing the defected.
But it's a fact, you've not won any
They have
election.
never won
Somebody
another council
defected
or
doesn't mean you have them.
70% of their
People-
members who are
no,
national
no.
assembly and state assembly members defected from
People
PDP to APC.
defected.
All the governors in your side, I don't know defected governors.
So you're talking about defection.
APC has come
APC
to
is the master of
stay since
defection.
2013 till now.
And then begins the story, don't you think so?
So, but you have to start from somewhere. Somebody that has not been produced ordinary council, no structure.
A
You just go online, one big elephant. You just you want to win an election with a big elephant. That's a fault. It's a ridiculous system.
So wait, you think what is giving them the cause is the big elephant?
They are there to test run.
Test run
They are
in an election.
their governorship aspirant cannot decide what he wants.
Steve, this man just called your party pretenders and said they are using the whole election to do test run.
They are test
That involves
running.
millions and
They are
millions
test
of money,
running.
naira and human
He's
effort.
entitled to his
They
opinion.
are test running because let me tell you.
Well, let me hear from you.
How do you
They are suffering
talk
from phobia.
about the
And
election?
you know that
You cannot talk about the election
the
without
majority
structure.
of issues that we have in the political party is caused by AP because they have phobia of the opposition parties.
Phobia of what?
Look at what has happened
We
in the
have the
party.
structure everywhere from federal to the
Why
world.
not?
Hold
So
on.
why are we having?
Why-
We are not shaking.
Why
A party that has only big
don't they
elephant, you
allow the
want to
party
use
to
elephant
exist?
to win
Why
an
don't they
election.
allow the party to exist?
It's better you organize the elephant and make them structures. Let them go to the
you heard
grassroots.
you heard the Labour Party to stand still.
We heard how?
When Obi left, he left the party.
How?
You killed the party.
Who killed?
Today you have killed ADC. He has left again.
And
Yesterday, less than 24 hours, 48 hours, Obi left ADC to
NDC now.
They have resurrected a
Who
litigation
are-
against
who are
him.
the
Why
dead?
are you afraid?
Who are the dead?
Why don't you allow a level playing ground for political activity to take place? Why do you want only you to be in the political sphere?
That's why you say you guys
That's the problem.
you are test running.
That's the problem.
Because when you want to
If
win
you have
an
done well,
election,
I've told you here, if
you
you
want
have
to-
done
you
well,
want to win an
there's no
election
need
where
for
you don't have
to put
structure.
opposition.
you are forming a party overnight. to
Obi
challenge a party
Obi
that
took
has
over
been
the
for 6
entire.
years.
Obi took over the entire election space within 6 months without any structure.
Thank you.
That
The
is
structure, human beings or buildings. What do you mean by structure?
What do you mean by structure?
Okay, structure. It's all about human beings
Yes.
Yeah.
that exist at the grassroots.
The grassroots.
Not just like you
I
see.
keep hearing this word,
The
grassroots,
grassroots.
grassroots. The grassroots means somebody's village, somebody's
you.
ward, and the
Yes,
rest of
all
them.
that.
polling units.
And the polling units and all that.
And we are the people
If
that
you
grassroots.
have agents there, you have voters, they have sympathizers, they have party members. Are you not in the grassroots?
Let me tell you the experience I had in 2023 election. 2023 election in my polling unit. When results were counted, we were looking for agents of other parties to come and sign. We couldn't even find the Labour Party. The agents were not anywhere to be found.
And they won India.
Who won?
Did you win election? Did you win
So
election?
you don't have an agent. Even
The man that said he became
mobilize an
president
agent.
didn't have 10% in Imo.
You couldn't
The
mobilize
man
an
who
agent.
say he's today president didn't
So
have.
how are the results now
Thank
signed
you.
if the agents were not there? How did you not get them?
Majority of them signed. So if results was pronounced, PDP signed, other parties signed. So because Labour Party did not sign, next is invalid.
Did you
No,
win
I never
there?
said that. I said how.
I was giving you an instance of structure and people who do not have structure.
Okay,
Like
fine.
this party that
You
you're
don't
talking
have
about.
structure.
This is my first
Do
time
you have structure?
hearing that they
Do you have
structure.
agents? Do you have all that? Because
When I did-
that's exactly what the Labour Party suffered the last time. No agents, nobody could defend their results.
It's not you don't win
Do
an
you
election
have that?
online. You
Because-
don't win an election on social
because
media.
you're just starting.
My brother.
And if you look at your party, if you look at the APP party now, Ngokpala, where what's his name, Chimamadi comes from, and then Idiato, where Ugo Chinyere comes from. Where else is APP in Imo State?
My brother, I've mentioned to you.
Because in the way the
I-
municipal
I-
here, I don't hear APP like that.
If you
If
don't-
you go to Owerri West, I don't hear APP like that. You go to Ahaji, APP is not that a household name. So why do you keep saying we are everywhere with the structures and all that? Why?
Take it to the bank.
Okay,
Mark today's date. Today is 5th of May 2026.
yeah,
I do not just go to the public to speak without facts.
okay,
Because of my education, experience, and pedigree,
yeah,
I deal with facts. I don't deal with fiction. As the spokesman of the party, the main opposition party in the state, I will never join a party that doesn't have the capacity to win election.
okay,
Today, I want you to take it to anywhere that APP, even in Owerri Municipal, is ever studied, situated across the 11 wards in Owerri North, in Owerri West, which is the federal constituency.
okay.
And if you cover,
Apart from,
if you cover election here,
Okay.
we are going to win the election.
apart
Come
from,
to Mbitoli, Ikeduru, which is in BK.
Hmm.
It has structures across the world, across the 24 wards that makes in BK. If
what's the message you are sending to these people that are rushing into APC according to you? That's the APP, I mean, that is making people want to join you. What's the message you're sending? Because as a new party, APP is a little bit old, but when it comes to being seen in the light we're seeing it now, it's kind of new. Before it was PDP, APC, and then the Labour Party came on board, and now we're hearing the APP. So long as Imo State politics is concerned, initially it was just PDP, APC, Labour Party came on board, and then now we're having APP. The NNPP wasn't that strong, but they were there. So in this case, what is the message you are selling out there? Apart from the fact that Ogochinge is loved, no doubt about that. Ogochinge, his people love the young man. He's doing well for them. They all praise him. I've never had anybody say something negative about his representation at the Federal House of Rep. Kudos to him. He's doing great for his people. Then Chimamadi has not been in government. He's not been tested. He's not been trusted. So how are you selling the information that people would want to ride around somebody like Chimamadi, a greenhorn, in a very, very volatile political environment like the one we have in Imo State?
I'm surprised at your assertion.
Is that an assertion? I'm only saying it's a thing of fact.
No.
It's not an assertion. I'm basing my own based on reality. I know.
I'm saying it to you now.
Okay.
And to the globe, especially in Dimo.
Okay.
If you don't know, the man behind the mask, Dr. Chimamadi Amadi, has done very, very exceedingly well as a private person as a successful businessman, as an entrepreneur,
No doubt about
as an
that.
academician, in philanthropy. If you have followed what has happened,
Tell him my call my account number first.
if you have followed what has happened over the
Yeah.
past few years, in education, he has invested tuition fees, scholarship, bursary to students of Imo State, in Futo, in Nimsu, in Nekede, in Avan. The records are there.
Okay.
In the tertiary health institution, in the primary health institution, he has also intervened, ensuring that those who need assistance, who need financial assistance to access Medicare, does so.
Okay.
In business,
Like I said, that's Dr. Chima
That is
Madi.
what-
He's one man.
that's what I'm
And
saying.
he's
He is
the
leader.
arrowhead.
He is the leader of the party.
Okay.
Because of his leadership attributes, that was what has attracted the movement of people, because people are dissatisfied, disenchanted in today's APC and other parties.
So people from APC are joining your party.
Very, very clearly. The day we did our congress last week on 26th, if you see the mammoth crowd that said, please,
I heard that the
What
crowd
the
was
refuge-
induced.
no, how can you do? The people will go their way.
No, after the whole Congress, people line up and collect money. That's what people are saying.
The money is not available. The people that have the money that have staple opposition is the APC. Who will pay the people to move?
You agree? You agree? It was
It
induced.
was a state managed situation. It wasn't-
State money.
If you are
Of
not,
course, in my local government, someone approached me to join a group called TMO.
What's that?
thank God you know about it. He was like that. You don't hear it about
Listen.
Now you heard about
Yeah,
it.
I haven't heard TMO. What exactly is TMO?
So, and I asked, this was last year.
TMO is the John Baptist of APP.
TMO,
John what?
is it a party?
John Baptist. This is the forerunner
Is
of
it a
APP.
party? I not asked him, what
That is
is
the
meaning of-
foundation of APP.
Okay, hold
What
on.
does TMO stand for?
TMO means the Mazi organization. The organization
When-
founded by the leader of the party.
When was APP formed?
If you go to our
No,
website,
you are the spokesman of the party.
go to the website. It's an elementary question. I won't answer you. It's
They
not
said
a
that
party.
TMO formed before then the party has made a test run in River State,
Did it work?
which collapsed.
Who don't you
They
collapse?
won the election.
Thank you.
Wike and
Thank
the
you.
government ended the
How do
election.
you-
you win the election?
You have the record.
Election was conducted,
Yes.
We
and
can.
the court decided that a validly conducted election, which was fixed, announced, and then 2 days to the election, somebody went to one high court
I
and stopped it.
stopped it.
So that means it's not the party didn't win,
It was quashed.
quashed by.
If you do something that the thing was overturned, and you say you won,
Well, let's
how can you
say
say you won?
you are the one that said it was quashed.
So they did a test run,
Okay.
induced the governor to pronounce. So the governor then was even the one that.
So you agree that they can induce governor, and governor will induce things, but you don't agree when it comes to APC. Is that what you're saying?
That one happened.
So it happened in Rivers State,
Rivers State.
but when they say it in Imo State, you disagree that APC wouldn't do
It
that.
cannot happen.
Are you not? Are you not going to
We are
play?
all the
Speaking
governors,
from both sides of their
all the governors. That you are a governor does not mean that you are molded to be. You are a human being before you become a
No.
governor.
No. When it concerns APC, you disagree that
Sir.
people cannot tell.
Yes.
You say the governor cannot order the CP.
Yes.
The governor doesn't order the police.
Thank you.
But when it comes to another place, the
Hey.
governor of that state can order them.
You could not
tell them.
substantiate your
You want
claim.
me?
You were just speculating.
Who
It was a
speculated?
speculation.
Oh, I told you in fact that this man,
was a speculation.
the salaries of workers of local government are paid from government house are stand to be corrected. I want to be arrested. I will prove it.
Salaries of who?
Local government, the same local government.
Is a fallacy.
What are you talking about? It is
Do you have
public-
any proof to
Is
that?
Yes.
You are bringing it up.
I
So if you have this,
government,
if you have the fact,
I have the
and you are
people.
waiting when you win
Yes.
election with the elephant,
What
party
can you do?
before you bring it up?
What-
What can you do?
What is your problem with this elephant? The elephant is paying you.
The brother of the elephant.
You keep talking about elephant. The elephant is paying you.
That's the only thing I remember.
The
When I
elephant
see
is coming to
because
run
the party is in oblivion.
Look at
Oh, Jesus.
you are afraid
So,
of the party.
but the
Hey,
only thing that
hashtag Oblivion.
is in oblivion. The only thing that we say, one elephant party like that. Say one elephant.
One elephant.
We use elephant to remember that.
So,
there's
but
one
the elephant is going to be on the ballot box.
Thank you very
right?
much.
Of course.
And people will always remember that the elephant party is
Of course,
there.
I was telling you something about
Everybody
TMO.
knows that.
I was telling you something about
Salaries
TMO.
are the
Yes,
movement.
let's give it that TMO
Let's
something.
not digress.
The TMO.
No.
I asked the person, say, what is this TM? Is it a new party? Because I am a member of APC. I don't want to join another party. because law forbids that.
Okay.
He said no, that TMO means so Mazi organization.
Okay.
That this organization is a structure. That this structure, the man works with former INEC chairman Mahmoud. That is they say so. I said, they said that they let me mention my price, and I can tell you the person that approached me, former local.
Do you have evidence to this?
I can. I'm not here to talk because of
this fallacy.
I said I can mention the name of the person.
Well, if you mention the person,
yes.
can you likely produce what you people discuss?
Yes. Or everything.
Like
but I'm telling you what
video,
I was told.
audio.
I was telling you what I was told. That I should come.
You just want to blackmail
mention my price.
Who told you about that?
The person.
What's his name?
It.
What's his name?
What is his name? We want to know. Because
let me just reserve it for now.
No, I'm not taking that.
But the TMO issue is not. The man was pushed. I said, who is this man? They said that the man is this. He don't buy people to join your structure. That is what I want to clarify here. You don't buy people.
You don't buy. Wait.
You don't.
You keep saying this thing when it concerns another person. You don't buy. Who buys people more than the APC?
Thank you.
APC. How can APC buy you?
22 governors.
How can a ruling party buy you to
they
join
bought
them?
about 10 governors.
No.
So how can a ruling party that has the presidency, has majority of National Assembly, has the governors, buy you to do what?
Even the kindergarten. No.
How the world councillors, how can they buy you to do
when
what?
APC started in Imo State, apart from Roger's tenure and after Richard's tenure, all the people who were speaking against the party are today in the party. How did they get there?
Because they were attracted by the good work of the governor.
Of poverty, of hardship, of
unemployment. So it is a logic.
We are attracted by
You cannot see a ditch.
Okay, my producer is telling me our time is up. My producer is telling me our time is up. Before you go, I want you to give a score. I want you to give a scorecard.
Very, very
I want you to give a scorecard to the APC administration led by His Excellency Governor.
I have said it without missing words. Senator Hope Uzodinma transformed Imo State from its inglorious end to what it is today.
A lot of people accuse the governor of killing a lot of Imolites.
Killing how?
During the insecurity era, there was one time they say he wants to bomb people. I don't know how true that was, but
is it the governor that orchestrated insecurity? For you to say the governor killed?
He said they were using insecurity against his government.
There's some things you don't play with. Insecurity is like rain. If rain is falling, would the rain say because you are by the cosmos it will not fall on you? So there are some things we should not politicize.
All right. So the governor, apart from these major roads in the states, I'm seeing so many other roads which I see is a federal government funded project at going to Amuma to Idiato, leading towards Anambra State NDDC project. What other visible, apart from the ones inside the metropolis, like the flyover and some other roads that have been fixed, the Ebu Road and the rest of them, MCC roads, these were all roads they did in the first 2-3 years of his administration. We're 6 years down the line. What visible things can you see that the governor has done that Imola should see him as somebody that the party should continue?
You know, development comes in two folds. You have the micro aspect of development and the macro aspect of development. So it takes a visionary leader to go beyond the macro surface of development. When you talk about the Skill Up Imo initiative.
Okay. What does that for? Micro or macro?
The Skill Up Imo?
Yeah.
You can't say it is both.
But he said they never employed any of those ones.
No, forget about this.
I was speaking with some industrialists. They say the Ministry of Lands have been locked up for a long time, and nobody can even do verification of land. Businesses cannot borrow money because they cannot even give their land as collateral.
Even today, orange electricity.
No. I'm not saying speculation. I was with some industrialists yesterday, and they said
something. Is it?
They said the Ministry of Land has been locked up. They cannot even use their landed property to take money from a leader, stifling their business. They cannot do business. So that was from people who are industrialists.
The governor came in and found out that the previous administration engaged in land racketeering and land grabbing.
6 years down the line.
So he brought in the concept of land reform.
6 years down the line.
It's a process.
6 years down the line.
It's a process. Why are we in a hurry? Why are you always...
So he has barely 1.5 years left.
Is
it 1.5 year left in 8 years tenure? It's not enough to do a land reform.
It's when he's done with his program.
When will it be done?
His regime is still running.
So he's going to hand it over?
The regime is still running.
Just before we go, what's this rumor about the governor resigning and handing over to... you've heard about that rumor?
You say it's a rumor. So how can you...
So you don't want to treat it? Is it you don't want to talk about it? I'm asking because as a chieftain of the APC, you should have inside information.
A rumor is a rumor.
So we shouldn't take it serious.
So whatever that did not come from government authorized portal.
But the deputy governor has resigned. That's one of the things they said was going to happen. It happened. And then we're hearing he's going to appoint the deputy governor.
Resigned.
Ekemaru.
Well, maybe I think
you're not aware of that.
You are manufacturing a press release for us.
Is there a press release?
You said there's a rumor.
There's a rumor. The deputy governor will resign.
Will resign or has resigned.
I say has resigned. I've not verified it. That's why I'm asking you to verify for us. As an insider.
Let me be frank with this electioneering period of time.
Okay.
So there's what they call politics of intrigues and intrigues of politics. So
I take that.
There could be a possibility of adjustment in anything to suit a targeted prospect. Somebody might say, I want to go for something higher, and I think I need to drop the one I'm holding. It's within the individual's power to do so.
Of course, definitely.
So if something happens like that, you're working here and I say you want to resign, it's your personal decision.
But you are verifying that the governor is going for Senate?
Of course.
Okay, yes. That can be verified.
Now, see what has happened now. The governor did not purchase an expression of interest form.
Okay.
Get it right. The governor did not purchase any form. The leaders of Olu zone went and purchased form for the governor, urging him to run.
Now the governor is going to displace somebody who's there.
No, allow the governor to make. When you are giving an offer, the people will not admission. They say offer.
Okay, the governor has not accepted it.
They just obtain form for the governor. Now we have to hear from the governor say, I have received this form. As you are urging me to run, I will run.
What do you have to say about that? Quickly, our time is gone.
My brother.
You don't tire.
I lack sufficient words to describe the happenings of APC members, especially with regards to Imo State. My colleague on this year is just joking with the sensibilities of Imo. That's a governor.
Wait, let him finish.
A governor who has instigated the removal of my sister as a deputy governor. A woman who has signed 2 months ago went and purchased form in Abuja, handed it over to the chief of staff to state manage a rally in the office of the APC here and say people bought form for him. You people are jokers.
Do you have evidence to that?
Jokers of the
Do you have evidence to that?
Many months ago, we have intelligence report. Now what is happening will happen. It is playing out. That is incertitude in government. A man who has not finished 8 years or given to him that has failed colossally in the state is running to be a Senate president. That is just his eyes. He wants to have access to the number 3 seats. That is just his focus. A man who has turned Imo away a refuse dump for the past 2 months, everywhere smelling. The management of IWAC has failed, and he knows.
But let me tell you
within the length and breadth of Imo, the refuse dumps make the vegetation that we are seeing, and you are seeing it. That's the Minister of Environment. The governor came back, walked straight to the office of IWAC.
Those
outside the pitch,
those outside the pitch always believe they can play better.
Today, Abba is better than Owerri. As far as cleanliness is concerned, as far as the environment is concerned, because the man we have here is a visiting governor.
Okay, where are you placing your
The
judgment?
visiting
The
governor.
visiting governor, 30 days, the man stay only 3 days. It is part. He traveled. Each time he come back, they go to welcome him at the airport. A governor who is a landlord
Ambassador
is now being
Steve,
welcomed in the
You
States.
are judging from opposition
No,
angle.
no,
You know
it
that
doesn't. What happens?
you can never find anything good.
No.
So
What
if
do you
I
think-
like-
What he's saying is this fact or is fabricated.
What do you mean
The
by
governor
this?
doesn't stay here, doesn't go to Abuja to stay for long.
What?
Even people have been crying over that.
Yes.
He's saying they stayed there 3 days. How true is that?
He's a
Over
visiting
what?
governor. The governor only visits here when he want to
governor-
retire the allocation. I am aware.
We have talked
You are
about.
aware?
Yes,
We
even
have-
people are aware.
Yeah. We have
He's
talked
a governor who does
about
not sit down to look at the mail that comes to the government house.
the,
You cannot see the governor.
the only good thing we have in Imo
So it's
State
a
that
problem.
now
And
Imo
that
has a
has
governor who
resulted-
is a national asset.
That has resulted to Imo being on autopilot. Nobody's in charge.
This
It is
well,
problematic.
Opposition.
So, but
All right.
you
I
guys are
think,
speaking.
I think this is where we are going to cut this program off for today. Well, if I leave this man, this guy is going to go on and on and on. This is the very first edition of Barry Cosmos Unplugged. It's a no holds barred show. Everybody, you're free to come. Well, I want to thank my guest, of course, Ambassador Steve. He is the publicity secretary of the Action People's Party, APP. Thank you very much for coming. And of course, we have Honorable Jelle, who is also an APC chieftain. Can you guys shake your hand before you shake your hand? Yes, all right. That's it. Let there be love. Let there be love. Let there be peace. All right, now we will come your way again with another round of wonderful packet from this Barry Cosmos Unplugged. It is a no holds barred show. See you next week for another round of conversation with yet another explosive. Love you. Bye bye.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Barry Cosmos Unplugged, the podcast where we bring you jaw-dropping stories.
The government
The show. Welcome about people. This
is
is
still running, but the purpose for which that list was given, which was